Dang, that's right. Oh, five just showed up. Hey, what's up, five peoples? Hey, we got somebody in the chat already. I know. I'm on BPT. Hey, Nicholas Davis, shout out to you, brother. Carmela Ali, what's going on with you, ma? Thanks for tapping in. I know it's late for a lot of you people. Artistic App Design Group. Shout out to you. Long time no see. Good to see you. I feel like it's been a long time, I should say. You know what I mean? I figured I'll do a few, we'll do a few couple little reads and stuff. Um, yeah, but first, let's just let people get in here. Can I fucking catch my breath? Hmm. What does the Papa have for tonight? Okay, you might catch me in some rare form tonight. All right, you might want to become that VIP. All right, you might want to become the VIP. All right, hold on, we're gonna be right back.
Beatrix Biotch here, no time for bullshit. Ladies, you know you want Shango Ray to make that burning question of yours squirt the sweet nectar of truth. Well, now you can. Come over and over to the conclusions you really need in this time when you ask Shango Ray now. I'm looking at the screen, and girl, that bitch is starting to fill up, so get your question in now. Fellas, you got questions too. It's all good. Just send your $25 or more donation to paypal.me/Shango Ray. You can also drop it in my daddy's cash app at $Ray Shango.
Hey, that's my girl, my biatch, Beatrix Biatch. That's her real name, actually. You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. Back to the commentos. Hey, Prophetess, what's going on? Empress Wu, what is going on? And of course, the cakery. How are ya? All right. So, if you didn't know, I'm also doing this because I just want to, start. I know what December something I forgot, but 13th. mm. So, this is my first time mentioning it right now, but we have the 2025 Grand Road Open Ritual and Clearing. This is a very, very special road opening. Okay, I'm going to just tell you off the bat. Okay, off the bat. The emphasis is also going to be, there's a special emphasis on something which I have, guess you could say, gotten a renewed or reinvigorated love with, which is sympathetic magic. Okay, now, if you don't know what a road opening clearing is, it's like the trajectory of your life, you know what I'm saying? You can imagine or conceive of as like a road. So a lot of us have a lot of shit and crap in our road that we need to get out of the way, and we need to be on the right road also. So this is a very, very special one. I feel like these are very incredible, crazy ass fucking times. It's going to take some crazy ass magic for this one. You know what I'm saying? This is all unique, all pretty much, you could just say all brand new. You know what I'm saying? Using sympathetic magic in some very particular, specific ways, all right, to open the roads of those who are involved. If you want to be involved, this is for Master Your Magic Now members. That's why you want to be in, because every month we're going to be doing some big shit. Actually, it's going to switch now to even more, a little bit more a month, But yes, some wacky fucking magic, celestial, like this. We got some crazy shit going on, as we can all agree. All right. So I'm just saying, goddamn, like this is going to require a very special formula. I do believe, though, if you're going to do road open rituals, I think you should not just do the same thing all the time in every context. some things are good to do on a daily. Some things are, and some things, it's got to be cut. You need something specifically for you and for this time. Because come on, there ain't never been no time like this ever. Not for your mammy, not for your Grammy, not even for you, the first half of your life. So you know what I'm saying? So you can find out actually more about it in the description of this video. I think I put there's a link to the page for this. So if you want to know more about this ritual, take your ass there, because you're going to end up joining. Okay. So there's that. Other than that, how's everybody else been though? Let me not be rude. Okay. Everybody in the chat, how you been? Oh, there's 2 now. Let me not do too much of this yet. But in a moment, we're going to just get right down to it. I'm going to do, some psychic hors d'oeuvres. And if you find that you actually have a fucking specific question that's bugging you, you want an objective perspective, then I would suggest that you take advantage of this, become a VIP, and, do that damn thing, Okay, great. Good. I'm hearing you, Brother Davis. Kamira Davis, shout out to you. I am well. Thank you. And yourself. I usually don't put it out. The trick is you want to just, while it's still lit, just you choke it out of air. So that way you don't have to worry about messing up the end of your joints or blunts. Okay. Hey, life hacks are here. Let's see here. All right. So I think we're going to open the door here in just a moment for some hors d'oeuvres. What I like to call hors d'oeuvres. It's just a message for you. All right. I don't know what it's going to be. We'll find out together. Okay. Shit. And like I said, you want to get in on some VIP action, and you already know what to do. Okay. But let's get a little warmed up. I think I'm gonna go with this deck. I'm just feeling this deck, so I'm gonna go with this deck. Wash this out. So you know how this goes. All right. If you want to see what your message is in this moment, go ahead and put a hand emoji. Empress Wu, I got you. Let me just clear these out. Yeah. Yes. I'm gonna put these right here. And this right here. Okay. Empress Woo Woo. So do me a favor, Woo Woo, just get comfortable. Angel Laverne Green, shout out to you. See, you're one of the intelligent ones using that bright pink ass fucking hand. I can't miss it. Cakery. You gotta be quicker. Biker shorts. My night is now complete. You know what I'm saying? I can die now. Biker shorts. Thanks to you. All right. Okay, Empress. Woo woo. Make sure your arms and legs ain't crossed. Okay, let's be a good girl now. All right. Another thing a good girl does is take a nice, deep, relaxing breath in. And just hold it at the top for a second. You can almost hear it. 3, 2, 1. Because you'll know when it's time to just let it out with a sigh. Getting all relaxed and shit. and just, pretend for me, or matter of fact, you I want you to will it. You know what I'm saying? Like will it, that like the top of your head is just kind of opening up. And you're just throwing me a line. All right, let's go. What's the message for Empress Wu? Empress Wu, Empress Wu, Empress Wu. Empress Wu. All right. You were smart too with the Empress. I don't think you can get much higher than the Empress. Can you? Mm. Mm. Oh, woo. Now you see, I took a hit of some weed too, so like I have to like my lens of like because I got information. I have to like tighten lens. Some of you know what I'm talking about. You gotta like tighten lens because it like a bunch of shit wants to come. But the main thing that I got here, some message here. I mean, I see clearly what the message is. All right. I'm seeing some, and I don't know if this is like, right now or like this is right about to happen. But I'm seeing some worries about love or something to the sort. If you really want my real shit, okay, I got this feeling, just some triple heart action going on here. Okay, love triangle type shit, or somebody. I feel like I know in some way actually that it seems like you're attached to some type of, yeah, that's what they're showing me. But the other thing I'm seeing here is, to me it feels like, and to me it feels like there's a lot, I want to say like a lot of, either a lot of people, romantic connection. Mm. Then it's got to be future based. Then thank you, because guess what? I wouldn't be surprised if within 2 months, but just be careful and be aware. Maybe by hearing this, you can also divert some things. I mean, obviously, the future is not set in stone. So, you know this. So, consider this then maybe like a kind of like an alley oop. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you may meet this person. I feel like this person, or you will be also having to do with something that has like groups of people, or speaking to like a lot of people, or having to do. I see like a web. So that's more than likely where you're going to encounter this person. All right. The way we do it is this. Okay. You show me a hand. That's where I'm going to go. So, like, there it is. We have the cakery. All right. So when you see me coming kind of to the end of a read, just go ahead and put your hand up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need you. You're welcome. We will just keep your third eye open. We'll just put it that way. All right. Okay. Let's just uncross your arms and your legs, would you? Go ahead and just take a nice, slow, relaxing, deep breath in. Good, Wise. You are a part of the vibes, biker shorts. Okay. All right. Now, what I'd like you to do is just, get a sense. I like to say for you, just go ahead and just pretend in just this moment, like top of your head is kind of like opening up, and you are like sending me a line. It's like a fiber optic line for communication. All right. Let's see here. What's the message? What's the message for? All right. You ready, Licious? Okay. You know, this is kind of jumbled. I don't know, maybe it's me. Maybe I'm jumbled. But I feel like for you there is some type of conversation that you need to have with somebody. And the way it's kind of coming across to me, it's like the longer you don't, it's kind of like whatever this conversation is about or that you need to get off your chest or whatnot is in a way kind of like binding you a little bit. Feels like handcuffs. You know what I'm saying? And I just wanted to say too, this is just kind of like you never know what the fuck you gonna get. Like I get the message for this part, but there's something else here too that I feel I really need to say also is just be careful when you're driving or anytime you're traveling, but especially like if you're driving. All right. Um, I just see, yeah, you need to be extra aware when you're driving and just be extra careful. So I just wanted to tell you that. Angel Laverne Green, we're gonna see what it is. You hear me, Licious? So in a way, it's also yes a conversation, but it's also like there's like a decision. I think also, and maybe that's what this conversation is about, or I'm not exactly sure. But the way it's looking to me, it's like you either you either jump or you get off the fucking thing, the ledge or whatever. It's like kind of that. But yeah, that's what I got. That's what I got for you. Just okay. So what we're gonna do? Let's see here. Today we feature. I think you're new, correct, Angel? So we're gonna say new a participant for a psychic hors d'oeuvre. Calling my name like my elders, Angel Laverne Crane. Okay. You're crazy. Okay. Artistic app design. Okay. But that's the name. I got you. All right. So we're going to go with that. Okay. So go ahead and just like you two get yourself comfortable. Make sure just set your hands, whatever. Just make sure your arms and legs ain't crossed. And then just go ahead and take a relaxing breath all the way to the top. Hold it for a sec. And when you feel ready, just release that with a sigh. And just get a sense that you're opening a channel, a string, a line, something of communication with me. Because you are. Okay, so what is the message? Talk to me. All facts, no cap. Nice and clear. Thank you. All right. Let's see here. Artistic design. That'd be like your elders calling it. Artistic design. Angel Laverne Green, you get over here. All right. So I want to say that it feels like you may have went through a little. I feel like you have went through a patch of like what seems kind of like some bad luck, or just yeah, bad luck. Definitely things not happening as expected, and sometimes that's very disappointing. Even though that in and of itself does not make it necessarily bad, But um, maybe even feeling like your road was a little bit blocked, just a little bit. Um, the main sense that I'm getting though for you, and I'm going to tell you this, okay? It seems to me, all right, that they're saying that you like been holding yourself back in certain ways, because I'm gonna show you, just this kind of says it all, but this is you to me. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see. Yeah, Queen of Club. I mean Queen of Diamonds. And I guess part of this message is also like, don't be afraid to be manipulative. And when I mean manipulative, I don't mean like, because you manipulate things all day, every day, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So even in our relations with people, we manipulate or get manipulated. Manipulate just means to like you can manipulate a pen to write a check. That's not a bad thing. But there's an inner craftiness. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to like let her out, is I guess what I'm trying to tell you. You do? And obviously this has to do also, I think, with your business or career or whatever, but they're like basically emphatic, just like saying, don't be like, who she is. It's time to fully like release her. Let her out. And that's what they're saying. You could say some of this has to do with like playing small and shit. But some of it may be other things too. You know. But that's what I got for you. That's like, if I'm gonna keep it hors d'oeuvre-ish. Other than that, we're talking small meal. But thank you. Appreciate you creating this opportunity for me. Oh, gratitude back at you. Gratitude back at you. So yes, if you'd like an hors d'oeuvre, you can put a hand emoji right there in the chat. I'm If it's like this, I'm just gonna sometimes I'm gonna random. I also randomly pick, so it's not just always. I just go for direct. Usually, I'll just look at the very bottom. Whoever's at the bottom of this, I'll just do that. So yeah, don't be shy out there. Thank you. See, without the prophet, what would I do without you, prophet? Jesus. See. And then that's when you see them. There was nothing until you put that shit up there. And then that's when you see them. Like, do we really gotta just So if I call you BS, right? You know it's biker shorts. It's not You know that, right? I mean, you know that. All right. You ready? Hold on here. Yeah, okay. Now, who do we have? Of course, our beloved biker shorts. Biker shorts, you already know. Go ahead, take a couple. Get comfortable, first of all. Take a couple breaths. Clearing, relaxing. You already know. Make sure that your arms and your little arms and your little legs ain't crossed. All right. Now just imagine top of your head, just your crown chakra. That's what I'm going to say to you. And it just beaming a beam of light to me. What is the message for biker shorts? Okay. One more time. Just a message for biker shorts. There's like a couple things coming through here. See here, how can I? Well, you know me, I shoot straight from the hip. So I'm getting a lot of conflict here. Now I feel this also represents like some type of a specific event. Okay, having to do with a woman. And I feel like there's like this big, and I don't know if this has happened already. I just, I don't like saying, I don't like this type of shit when I get this type of shit for you or anything like that. So that's why that's why I gave the sigh. But maybe this can be altered or changed. So anyways, I see something like I see altercation. I see like really bad, like I said, really bad conflict. And then you have the broken child. It's more spades energy. Okay, but the other thing about this biker shorts is I feel like whatever is, and I don't know if something's also been building, up until now, but I feel like if this kind of level of disagreement, conflict, I feel also whatever else is behind this is also, it feels like it's kind of blocking your road. Like in a way, you're kind of um, self-blocking your road because sometimes we go down rabbit holes and shit. You know what I mean? So I know that you get caught in the rabbit hole sometimes, but like we all do. But anyways, no, yeah. And what I see as a potential, maybe you might even call it a probability, is like, well, it's like an irreconcilable difference. Like it seems like that the relation, like no one's talking to each other. So yeah, I have to tell you, like I see it, you know. And this woman, I don't know, could be some family. To me, she feels older than you. All right, and she may, and of course, Queen of Hearts to me, Queen of Hearts always has a motherly energy to them. To me, also, sweet 88T. What's going on? Um, but did you understand what I said? Did you, why it's physics? See, now you just went and went, and now you gave it another side. It's like another side. Okay. Are you picking up what I'm picking up with it? It's time. It's time to release yourself from it. That's definite. Like that just definitely just made itself extremely clear, you know. I think where you're going, you can't take that with you. You know what I'm saying? So, and you may be justified in feeling how you feel, but I can see how in a way like that's definitely tethering you. So, thank you for the clarification on that. So, okay, if you want to get your own specific question, you want to like take the fucking scope and put the red beam and shit on something in particular, then what you want to do is just follow that shit right there. As it scrolls by, you are compelled to take action right now. Yes, ma'am. Right back at you. You heard. Sweet 88T. How you doing? Thank you for joining. Yeah. Okay, so if you'd like your own psychic hors d'oeuvre, go ahead and put your hand emoji up. If you want to come into the VIP section, all right. Oh, and once again, too, we this is kind of like the little yeah, one of the announcements. We have a 2025 grand road opening and clearing ritual at the end of the month. I know that it's not the actual. It's kind of like the fake New Year, but we all still, to some degree, agree on it. So there's potency there. We will be doing another grand one follow up afterwards, March. I think it's 21st, whatever, first day of spring, because that's nature's new year, you know. I see. Oh, also, if you sent something because you want to explore a question right now, also you get bumped to the front too. Ain't no waiting, like unless there's others who pay before you. Then I do them in order. Let me see here. Okay, so not as of yet. Not as of yet. All right. I'm actually going to shoot its own little. I might do an energy read for the this coming full moon or something like that. I feel kind of prompted to do that a little bit, but we'll see. I ain't doing it here. Okay, y'all, do not be shy. I get it. Like you want the orgasms. You know what I'm saying? You want the orgasms. I get it. Okay, but let's be a little, a little lively. Okay, go ahead and put your hand emoji up. I don't bite. Not initially, but you know what I'm saying. Because we could just sit here and you know, we can do the staring thing, you know, or I could read for you. Let's see. Yeah. You know what? We have to take care of our own. So I'm going to tell you this celestial earth goddess, otherwise as we know her, prophetess Vance. If you want to ask a VIP question right now, I am all ears. Or if you just wanted the hors d'oeuvre, all right. So how do you want it? Hors d'oeuvre, or do you want to? Is there a question you want to explore this evening? Why? Because I appreciate you. Ha shaka soto. Hallelujah. Okay. So this is the one. Okay, prophetess. You already know the procedure. So go ahead and just take a relaxing breath. And make sure that you and your crab cheeks are comfortable. Legs and arms uncrossed. Go ahead and take your do matter of fact, do a Reiki clearing breath for me. How about that? Can you do that? The prophetess is also a Reiki practitioner. And we'll get into that in just a second. But first, all right, prophetess, go ahead and just open up that crown and just send me that magical thread, that that fiber optic. All right. You ready? What do I need to tell? I'm gonna do 5 on this one. You ready, prophetess? Go ahead and shoot through your eye beams. Okay. Boom. All right. Mm, mm, mm. Wow. You got 2 8s right next to each other. And one of them is the cornucopia. Not bad. Mm. Okay, so one of the things that I'm seeing here off the rip, I'm gonna just say I don't know if I feel like there is a situation. I don't know if it's happening now, and I don't know if it's about to happen, or which it's one of these two. but it has to do with I feel like somebody has purposely maybe left some information out on something, but to the point where it's kind of deceptive, and I feel like this has to do with something within the home or someone in the home, so that's definitely something that I feel is, and I don't know exactly what it is, but it's important enough, or it's important enough to show up here. So I'm also getting the sense of some kind of a power. I don't know if this will be, or if this is once again happening right now. I mean, it's if it will be, then it's definitely getting orchestrated right now. Because even if it seemed like something just like whatever, there was something that led up to that. You know. So I see what seems kind of like, on one hand, it's kind of like a power struggle between you and somebody else, but in another hand, it's like no matter what I may say, it's like these will be basically neutralized because you got like two eights right here. All right, which is extremely powerful as far as it affects the rest of your read. Okay, so uh, I'm seeing a change in status as far as, we'll say, career. Okay, could be job or career. So I don't know if you also have a job right now. I don't know your personal situation right now, or if you are doing Reiki full time. I don't know the whole thing, but whatever, there's a change in status to the upward part that you'd want it. You know, obviously, it's. I feel too with this eight. There's also a lot more like personal. There's also like a lot more responsibility though with that change in status. Okay. And then finally, again, you got this eight of diamonds right here. So that's also a change in status too. So I feel that your opportunity also to, I feel like too with these two eights, I feel that this is a direction like you've been waiting to kind of go. You know, you have been. It's not no kind of. Yeah. I got rid of my contract just to focus on my. Okay, cool. Well, then you already know where this is at. But I will say it like this: like, you're headed in the right direction. But I know how you crabs are, and your ancestors do too, apparently, because there is some issue or something in the home. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's like someone is not telling, and the way I'm interpreting this is like someone's not telling you or leaving specific information out. They'll tell you a little bit of this, but they won't say that part. But like I said, because of these two eights and shit, like, yeah, I don't think that it, and even if when this does, or if this does present itself, it's going to be very short lived. So it's probably showing up as a potential, like it could go left. you know, just what, be aware, and what, ask your spirits, or whoever you're dealing with right now, ask them to reveal what you need. It's funny, December 13th was also the feast day for Saint Lucy. And I did a video on Saint Lucy like a while back, but she's the patron of like those with sight problems and stuff like that. But she can help you definitely. There's a little ritual you do with like two little eyeballs, or you could just make like roll up paper into like a little ball and then like make it look like an eyeball. Like you put the eyeballs on the plate and stuff. But my point is, ask whoever you fuck with to reveal what you need to know, or what if there's information being hidden from you, you know, always go that route. Is that the one whose eyes are on a plate? Yes, that's the one. And you use a white candle, leave some water for, and you do your petition. I don't know why she just came to mind when I was talking to you about your situation, but I mean, hey, but all I'm going to say is if you use her, like, you should already be in a state where you're not expecting to see something else, or like you want to be kind of told or shown what you want to see. You're going to see what it is. And sometimes that could sometimes that could be a little bit much, you know. DJ, what's going on, DJ? Yeah. So we got about maybe 10 more minutes left. Okay. So if you'd like to get your own personal read, then you want to follow that ticker. If you have your own specific question you want to dive the fuck into right now, now's the time. Become a stepper and step into the VIP section. hmm And usually you sleep with that plate too right next to you. So you kind of do a little ritual right before you go to bed. Pay attention to your dreams. That's another thing. More than likely you're gonna get that's also gonna be in there too. You're gonna get some type of crazy, revealing type of dream. Incognito, thank you for your patience. Of course, darling. Incognito, how have you been? Your presence has been missed as of late, although you have managed to like show up. So I'll give you a little, I'll let it slide just a little. Can you hear me, Incognito? Somewhat, but I mean, yeah, you might say that. I'm doing great. So, what I like you to do is just go ahead and take a nice deep breath. Relax yourself, make sure your arms and your legs ain't crossed. All righty. And just go ahead and take a nice relaxing breath in. Hold it top for just a second. Just a second. Go ahead and release that with a sigh. And then just kind of get the sense that like you're sending me a beam of light through which information goes back and forth and back. All right. You ready? What's the message for Incognito 11? All right. You ready? Let's go. Let's do it. All right. It seems to me that you have like something I don't know. I feel like in some way I don't want to say it. I guess it's the best way. One of the other ways is kind of like a little tower moment. It wasn't like huge, but it could have been a tower type of moment. In my opinion, can also be like you missed an opportunity or something like that, or there was something abrupt that happened, right? Or there was something with some urgency. And to me, it felt like the way that it affected you is more so to the negative. I'm also seeing here too like a restlessness. Now, I don't know if you also have. I don't know if you have. Hold on. Okay. All right. So there is something that you have been like sitting on the fence about, and the sitting on the fence part is kind of like a protection mechanism because you definitely don't want to make the wrong, and I use quotations, decision in this regard, and it may have something to do with a loved one or a family or a friend or somebody, you know what I'm saying? But it kind of gives me this like you're straddling the fence on something too, also. So, and I don't know if like recently you've kind of like, I don't know if you've like rededicated yourself to like, sometimes like people they'll go on a kick where it's like, okay, I'm going to start journaling. Sometimes it lasts a lifetime, maybe it lasts a year, but they get to journaling and they actually, start writing down things, or that's just an example, right? But my point is, they start to see, like, man, I didn't know, like, I thought like this as much as I did, or something. So now it's like it's like the lights came on. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if you've kind of started doing something to like that effect, or like maybe been like reprogramming yourself or something like that. But I see you like getting this whole new relationship with yourself, kind of like based on that. Like there's things that we feel are out of our reach, but then it's like sometimes there's just this moment where you just all of a sudden know, like, I could fucking do this shit. And then you do it. You know what I'm saying? And then you think back to when all the time you kind of wasted. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you in particular, but I always write to myself, okay, cool. Good, good, good. Well, I think all of that is going to go up, up, up. Like, I'm just saying, as far as like maybe you could say like the effects of that, you know. But that is what I have for you. And we are at almost an hour. So, yeah. And if you did send something, but anyways, thank you. I appreciate your little hand. Let's see here. No, I don't see it. Nothing. Nothing. So, well, absolutely my pleasure. You know that. Uh, you know what? I'm gonna do you, sweet tea, sweet 88 tea. I don't know if you're still here. Are you here? Sweet 88 tea. Mm. Oh, I did get. There is one. Okay. So did you want to? Okay. So what is your question? Because this is you, right? In the PayPal. So go ahead and let me know what question you'd like to explore here. Okay. Just making sure, doubled, because I just don't want to take any chances. You know what I'm saying? Hey, DJ, everyone's, well, I don't know about everyone. I'm doing great though. So go ahead, take a moment to formulate your question and then just spill it out. Gush it out to me. I see. All right. That's a heavy one. You know that, right? Oops. Hold on. Now. Sweet 88T, are you sure that you want to ask this question? Okay. Would you prefer to ask another question? Would you prefer to ask another question? Which one of my ancestors are closest to me? Slow loading. Okay. And there's a lag here on my end, I think, too. So we're just all kinds of laggy, I guess. And for all you Mercury retrograde behind us, Mercury retrograde ends December 15th. And then there's a shadow thing and all that, but I'm just telling you in case you. She said, "Thank God." I'm not saying that the effects or the influence can't be real or seem real as fuck, but yeah, I've had a lot of times where retrogrades were like my shit was extra fucking lit. You know what I'm saying? Like in every way. But then I've had retrogrades where it's like the flukiest shit would happen and it would cause like the effects. It was like one of them kind of what is it, like 3-4 weeks, however long it is. Yeah. But then when I started to decide that, whatever happens is going to be to my benefit, because I say it's going to be to my benefit, and I'm holding myself to that. So then it would make me have to pivot. Different shit would happen, and I'd have to pivot and shit. But you know what? I was better off for the pivot, though. All right. So go ahead, sweet 88T. Get comfortable. And make sure your arms and your legs remain uncrossed. Go ahead and just take a nice, slow Relaxing breath in. And just hold it for a second. And then when you're ready, go ahead and just exhale with a sigh. And now that you're even more relaxed, go ahead and just imagine the top of your head, just like opening up. And you know how to send me a line in whatever way you envision it. All right. And concentrate on your question. Okay. Concentrate on which one of my ancestors is the closest to me. Come through. Which one of my ancestors is closest to me? Come through. Which all right. You ready? Hold on. Give me another string. All right. Now we're fully connected. Okay. All right. I just got this weird sense that one of the ones I'm getting this sense also, like I got more to tell you, but it's like this soul's been through a few rodeos, but now they're reincarnated, so they may be younger than you. You know what I'm saying? But like they're around. But then I know this is gonna sound fucking nuts, but it's like at the same time they also have another viewpoint from another kind of like location, as far as just being, I don't know how to even fucking explain this shit to you. But okay, hold on. I'm getting though, there is actually a male from your father's side. And I would say this could be like generations back, but for whatever the reason, this guy likes to keep tabs on this particular lineage for whatever reason. I have a whole lot of other shit that when I think about ancestors and like if they just pop up as somewhere else or some other time, because I heard like who says you have to reincarnate like by our concept of linear time. They could, reincarnate somewhere back in, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But believe it or not, like, because it's funny, um, based off of, certain other things that, because I have given you a reading before, and it's like that seems to be like the one that's really shining through, right? You wouldn't, it's kind of like almost maybe you personally wouldn't expect it from your dad's side because of X, Y, and Z. But it's like that's the way it is in this physical realm. But like on the spiritual side, like this particular guy. Hmm. I feel it. I don't know how far back he goes, or if he's like more of like a grandfather or a great grandfather or something like that. Hold on here. What's this? What is this? I feel he's going to be assisting you though too in the future with some of your endeavors, and leading you into what seems like chance encounters and circumstances that lead to acquaintances, and maybe even like uh it seems like support, from people in different ways. You know what I'm saying? Like, however the way is, maybe it's just giving you knowledge, or maybe it's just, I don't know exactly, but I don't know. I feel he's behind a lot of that though. You know what I'm saying? That's certain synchronistic events are set to pop off as you, of course, you got to keep doing the one foot in front of the other. You got to do the, no hokey pokey. All right. Just one foot in front of the other. All right. The best as you can. Um, what is it? That's what I was shuffling the cards for. Cause I'm like, I keep seeing this. Then I'd be wondering, like, what if the ancestors are like a version of you in time that you are interacting with, and it looks like it's two people in her, but it's like this is the same person. I know. See, don't get me down the rabbit hole. God damn it. All right, shit. Um. Okay, so I'm just gonna call him affectionately. He's Boss Pops. Okay. Whoever this guy was too was he knew how to get a bag, keep a bag, multiply a bag. Like he was that he was that Negro. Okay. Or he was that Negro in secret, like he just was like, but there's an air, I guess you could say, of some kind of wealth with this particular guy. Like he knows what the fuck he's talking about, especially when it comes to getting the bag. Okay, but so Pops is saying like there's somebody that you gotta say no to. So I was like, clarification on that, Pops. And yeah, he was saying that there's somebody that you may be entertaining. Just he's letting you know, like, look, you're gonna have to like tighten it up a little bit as far as who you let in your energy from this point on. You know what I'm saying? Because um he the way it's being explained, it's like the littlest it, it doesn't take much to kind of either get you stuck on the side of the road. You know what I'm saying? If you're not careful, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying you're easy, you know, but certain ways, there are certain specific ways that are more potent to you, that will get you off your road, off your focus. And next thing you know, like a whole other fucking years gone by. You know what I'm saying? So good night, biker shorts. Is brown. Oh fuck. Yeah. That's that's how it came. That's how it came out. Shit. But that is what I have for you. And any other negative things here, like I see that because you got this 8 here. The 8 is also in the outcome position. So this is also a change of heart. Could be a change of heart about several things. But to me, it feels like an elevated, also kind of like an elevated frequency, even though you're like a dark chick. I mean, dark in your soul. Yeah, dark in your soul. But yeah. Hmm. And there may be a romantic situation down the line, also. Not too far down the line. that may seem or something forming into one because it changes like its status. So it's like, we're just talking now, like we're officially like fucking around. Then it's like, are we boyfriend and girlfriend? You know, okay, we're together. Are we going to get engaged? No. You haven't had a. Oh, are you talking about my thing? Oh, right. Is it brown? I was like, what do you mean? Is it brown? Are you asking invasive? Yes, it's very dark brown. What do you mean? Oh, that's good. Yeah. Well, that's what I have for you, though, and I appreciate you for chiming in and letting me go walk this dog. You know what I'm saying? And see what it says. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. So y'all have a good night. I got something coming for you tomorrow. All right. So yeah. But I look forward to getting back together again with you. You know what I'm saying? And like having some fun. Ask some good questions. Good night, Cakery. And everybody else. Prophetess. Don't tell me. What you mean? All right, y'all. Good night, good night, good night, everybody.